And I think that's where the Haliburton conversation has gotten not bogged down. I understand it. People's point to make about him is if you're a superstar, you know they're there always. There aren't quarters, halves, games where you're sort of just one of the players. A superstar is never one of the players.
Mm-hmm.
Haliburton's ability to win games at the end is beyond superstar. It's singular. We've never seen anybody do what he's done. So I don't want to weave off the highway and get into that conversation. Haliburton won game one with that late bucket. And Shea has been more consistent. Great in 2 games. The bench was awesome yesterday. Caruso, our guy Wiggs, shout out to the Dirty Terps. He was excellent last night. And we've got a series. We've got a series leaving Oklahoma City. We know for a fact at minimum a week from today, as we tape on Monday, we'll be back in Oklahoma City for Game 5 at minimum. Could go longer than that. But leaving there today, I think a split for Indiana feels more likely, best case scenario, than going home and winning 2. I don't know how you beat that team 2 in a row, that Thunder team. Do you share that sentiment?
Yeah, I just don't think like that. They have so many things they have to correct for Game 3.
Pacers.
Yeah.
Agreed. Starting where?
Mr. Haliburton.
Yep.
I heard Ryan Russillo and Legler talking after Game 1, and Ryan was going through the usage rates of all-timers in playoff series. And Luka in that 22-21 run when they got blasted by the Warriors, his usage rate was in the 40s, which is just astronomical. And then he explained, he went through other guys. Giannis, when he made his run, was in the high 30s. Kobe in his prime in the mid-30s. Haliburton's at 22. And, watching these games with legs in the green room, how many it's the same exact speech at halftime after Game 1 and Game 2 of, I need more Haliburton. Where are you? Enforce yourself. Play with some,
urgency.
Yeah. We need you. It's the finals.
Like when you hear him say afterwards, I need to get downhill. Like I need to get to, touch paint. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's in charge of that? You are.
Yeah. Now, I look at this as, can he get there?
Exactly. You can want to do it.
Yeah. So to me, I look at Carlisle's a wizard. That's going to be the goal in Game 3, and that's why I can't wait to see the approach from them. We saw Oklahoma City as that Western Conference Finals ramped up, the more bodies and attention that Anthony Edwards got, and he was freaking frustrated. And you haven't seen that frustration from Tyrese yet, but he admitted, like you said after the game, he says those things, but why can't you just do it in the beginning of the game to get your guys going? You know how important you are. Yes, you have great role players. Everybody knows their role on your team, but you're not playing your role. And that's a problem. You're running out of games. There's a championship to be won. So I think all the onus is on the Pacers here in Game 3, and I can't wait to get to that building. I told you how good OKC is, and last night's a weird one. I was trying to explain it on the plane. You're up more than double digits so much, and that crowd never stops. But it's hard when the other team keeps missing and it was sloppy. The biggest thing in the takeaway in games 1 and 2, neither team has played their A game.
Not close, but I think a lot of it has to do with the stage is big. Both after Game 1, I talked to Ty Haliburton, and he admitted that you saw them. The nerves were part of it. The 20 turnovers at the half. I asked Shea about it, and he's like, "Definitely, it feels different. This is what you've waited for your whole life, is to be in the finals, and you are." And Ty was funny because he's like, I got to watch the tape. I said, you don't have to watch the tape to tell me how you feel. You know how it feels. It's got to feel different.